Basics of computers' input-output ports. A beginner's guide to input-output ports. What is I/O interface or ports? A connection point that acts as interface between the computer and external devices like mouse, printer, modem, etc. is called port. Internal port - it connects the motherboard to internal devices like hard disk drive, CD drive, internal modem, etc. External port - it connects the motherboard to external devices like modem, mouse, printer, flash drive. Input-output interfaces. VGA or Video Graphics Array Interfaces. Optical S interface. USB or Universal Serial Bus 2.0 port. RJ45 or Ethernet port. Center or subwoofer speaker. Line in. Line out. Mic or microphone in. Side speaker. Rear speaker. USB 3.0. 1394A YEEE port. eSATA or External Serial Advanced Technology Attachment port. HDMI or High Definition Multimedia Interface port. Display port. DVI or Digital Visual Interface. PS2 keyboard and mouse port. USB 2.0 port. Audio port. Audio setup. Computer's motherboard input-output interfaces OR ports. Universal Serial Bus port. A Universal Serial Bus USB 2.0 is a hardware serial interface used to connect peripheral devices to computers and other digital devices. The 2.0 is in reference to the original standard version of the USB interface. The USB 2.0 is one of the most widely used external serial interfaces for attaching peripherals to a computer. USB 3.0 is the third major version of the Universal Serial Bus USB standard for interfacing computers and electronic devices. Among other improvements, USB 3.0 adds the new transfer rate referred to as SuperSpeed USB SS that can transfer data at up to 5 gigabits per second, 625 megabits per second, which is about 10 times faster than TUSB 2.0 standard. Digital Visual Interface. Digital Visual Interface (DVI) is a video display interface developed by the Digital Display Working Group (DDWG). The digital interface is used to connect a video source, such as a video display controller, to a display device, such as a computer monitor. It was developed with the intention of creating an industry standard for the transfer of digital video content. High Definition Multimedia Interface. HDMI High-Definition Multimedia Interface is a proprietary audio-video interface for transmitting uncompressed video data and compressed or uncompressed digital audio data from an HDMI-compliant source device, such as a display controller, to a compatible computer monitor, video projector, digital television, or digital audio device. Registered Jack 11 and Registered Jack 45 interface. RJ11, more commonly known as a modem port, phone connector, phone jack or phone line. The Registered Jack-11, RJ11, is a 4 or 6 wire connection for telephone and modem connectors in the US. The RJ in RJ45 stands for Registered Jack since it is a standardized networking interface. The 45 simply refers to the number of the interface standard. Each RJ45 connector has 8 pins, which means an RJ45 cable contains 8 separate wires. PS2 Personal System 2 mouse and PS2 keyboard interface. PS2 is a type of port used by older computers for connecting input devices such as keyboards and mice. The PS2 port is a 6-pin mini-DIN connector used for connecting keyboards and mice to a PC-compatible computer system. Its name comes from the IBM Personal System 2 series of personal computers, with which it was introduced in 1987. The picture shows what the PS2 ports may look like on the back of your computer. As seen in the pictures, many computers have adopted the color codes purple and teal as identifications for each of the port. The mouse is teal and the keyboard is purple. Today, new computers use USB for the keyboard and mouse. LPT line printer terminal or parallel port, VGA port. LPT or parallel port is a type of interface on a personal computer PC, transmitting or receiving data to a peripheral device such as a printer. The data is transmitted over a parallel cable extending no more than the standard 6 feet. LPT is used by IBM-compatible computers as an identification for the parallel port, such as LPT1, LPT2, or LPT3. The abbreviated VGA video graphics array is a standard type of connection for video devices such as monitors and projectors. Generally, VGA refers to the types of cables, ports, and connectors used to connect monitors to video cards. Though VGA is still in use today, it's rapidly being replaced by newer interfaces like DVI and HDMI. Serial and FireWire interfaces. A serial port is an interface that allows a PC to transmit or receive data 1 bit at a time. It is one of the oldest types of interfaces and at one time was commonly used to connect printers and external modems to a PC. FireWire. External connector, similar to a USB port that provides a high-speed connection between a computer and peripheral devices. FireWire was developed by Apple Inc. and is based off the standard IEEE 1394 high-performance serial bus. FireWire ports are able to transfer data at a rate of up to 400 megabits per second. SPDIF Sony Philips Digital Interconnect Format. SPDIF Sony Philips Digital Interface Format is a type of digital audio interconnect used in consumer audio equipment to output audio over reasonably short distances. The signal is transmitted over either a coaxial cable with RCA connectors or a fiber optic cable with Toslink connectors.